Wow.
Wow.
We got Lee Priest and Kenson from EP09. What's up?
And I'm never going diving with Kenson because he was trying to work out the time, and he says to me, "I put people underwater. I can handle this shit." And then I said, "Is the podcast today?" Like you said, he goes, "Oh, I got the day wrong, so I'm never going underwater with Kenson."
He's gonna drown. Oh shit! Why is my lighting all fucked?
I showed up to this one on time.
Yes, and now, John, it's 8:30 there. Can you start at 7:30 because you're daylight savings time?
Yeah. If you needed it, Lee, I would.
But it's only because 12:30. I'm always going to be in the car driving home with the wife at this time.
What's happening? How is the wife? Is the wife with you right now?
She is.
Hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
I'm going home to make cocktails.
I don't blame you. So now what's going on? You're going to fight Mike Crizzo when we see him? We're going to beat the shit out of him?
Oh, did you like it, Tommy?
Kenson, not for nothing. For a little guy, Lee does pick on the biggest dudes.
What did you say to fucking Crizzo?
Yeah, really?
Sean, something was posted about Sean Ray could beat him, and he's like, he'd never beat me. He's a little man. And I put, Sean would beat you, and he wrote back and goes, "What, the fight?" Then what did he say? I sent the thing to you, what he said to me. I'm like, Sean Ray at his best would beat fucking Crizzo. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, have some humility. These guys, it's unbelievable. Yes, Sean Ray, whether you don't like him or you like him, would have beaten you.
Exactly.
It's unbelievable how these new guys.
He thinks because he beat Keon that he can beat every short, smaller guy.
No, it's just whatever. I don't know, but it's just, I don't understand this generation's sense of entitlement. Like, they don't give any props to the old generation, but at the same time, the old generation shits on the new guys too, and it just goes back and forth like nobody's business. But
if I look at Crizzo, then I look at Nasser or Kevin or Cormier or Dillette. All those people, Marcus Rule, all the people I beat. Crizzo isn't really on my fucking list. I'm sorry.
It's a conversation you can have for forever, but just.
Yep.
But the thing is, it's like, as a guy who's a new bodybuilder, and you're talking about the guys in the past, you just give them their respect. You know what I mean? Just give them their respect. And
I've always given him respect and said good things about him, and I was just commenting on that post saying Sean at his best would beat you, and then he had to go at me. I'm like, oh, well, fuck you.
Yeah, I know, I don't blame. But I remember when Mike Tyson knocked out Larry Holmes, right? And Larry Holmes was past his prime. I don't know if you ever saw the video of it. You're too young to remember, but Mike Tyson knocks out Larry Holmes, and then they interview Mike Tyson. After they wake Larry Holmes up, Mike Tyson goes, "Oh, I know if Larry Holmes was in his prime, I would have never been able to beat him." And it's just like respecting your former athlete. You know what I mean? Like the guys that came before you. I don't know. Anyway, but
didn't Tyson even say that once on stage with on a talk show with Muhammad Ali? Didn't he? When he said,
yeah.
"Oh no," I think Muhammad Ali gave Tyson props, but he said, "No, you were the greatest." So,
yeah, it was probably the greatest Arsenio Hall show ever. He had Muhammad Ali on, and Arsenio Hall asked Muhammad Ali, would he be able to beat Mike Tyson? Mike Tyson was a heavyweight champion at the time. This was like the late 80s. And Muhammad Ali said, "Oh, yeah, one punch and I would have been out." Right? And then as a surprise, Arsenio Hall brought on Mike Tyson and Sugar Ray Leonard. Mike Tyson was the heavyweight champion at the time, and Sugar Ray Leonard was the middleweight champion at the time. And of course, they asked Mike Tyson, and he said something to the effect of, he worded it nicely, but he basically said, Muhammad Ali would have killed me, And for some reason, today's athletes they don't pay homage. I don't know why. You're pretty sharp guy, Kenton. Why doesn't that happen?
People are easily offended these days, I feel, I just don't think that I don't think it's comparable when it comes to what some guys had to deal with versus others. It's no different than any other generational battle, though, honestly, John. It's like parents hear their kids' music, you know? Shit. Terrible, right? It's similar to being in that vein. It's a misunderstanding of today and not appreciating it for what it is. I think that's where some of the respect ends up falling to the wayside for the guys that should, I agree with you, have their due respect, being, you know, the guys that were pioneers in some ways of, you know, what we see as bodybuilding now. It's paving the way.
Yeah, I remember as a kid, like athletes would always kind of pay homage and pay respect to the athletes that came before, right? But these newer athletes, and it's not just boxing. You see it in basketball, you know. Even when we were at the seminar and Lee was there, somebody asked Phil Heath, "Would you have beaten Ronnie Coleman and Dorian if you had to face them?" And he basically said, "Yeah, I would have beat both of them." And it's like, come on, dude, have some humility, you know. Yeah,
see, that's
you know?
going to see, but that's also wrong. That's incorrect. You know.
Yeah. You know, it's factually wrong. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I guess we'll ignore that part. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think too, it's like sometimes, like people from my era might just get asked a question like, "What did you think of the guys at the Olympia?" And someone like Sean might say, "They were good." He'll give them props, but he'll go, "When we were competing, our conditioning was better," or something. And then, you know, apart from Hardy, of course, and people like that, but the majority were all in shape. And someone goes, "Oh, fuck them old guys. They think they're in better shape than us, blah, blah." It's like he was just giving a comment. He wasn't attacking you, but it seems if you just give it criticism now, they jump down your throat.
Yeah, it's just, you know, you see it with basketball too. You know, LeBron thinks he's the GOAT and doesn't pay homage. I mean, it's just, I don't understand. Like the old generation, like this generation doesn't pay homage to the older guys. I don't understand what the generations from the past have always kind of said my generation was better. I mean, I always reference boxing because that was the sport that I grew up with. But I remember watching an interview of Rocky Graziano and I think it was Rocky Graziano and Jake LaMotta, or Rocky Graziano, Tony Zale, and they were middleweight champions during the 1950s. And they were talking about
that's not old names.
Yeah, and they were talking about 1970s fighters, say, "Oh, they don't fight good," and they're this and that. You go back to watch the 1970s fighters. You're talking about, you know, Ali, Frazier, Ken Norton, George Foreman. These guys were animals in the ring. And, you know, the fighters from 20 years prior were like, no, they wouldn't fight like us. But it's usually the younger guys would give homage to the older guy. I don't know, whatever.
I think too, when it comes to training, they're always like, who trains harder. I don't want to say like people back in Arnold's day did, when you see like the Bertle Foxes and all them, but I think the way I think it was probably a bit harder was because back then there wasn't many machines apart from a lat pull down, a seated row. Pretty much it was all free basic weight exercises. And to me,
yeah, that's true.
I don't care what you say, free weight exercises, body weight exercises, they're a lot harder than machines. So I think that's why you see guys from back then. I think it was even somebody else was talking about it, that, you know, just the body styles, because using free weights and the heavy basic exercises, I just think builds that deeper, dense muscle look than what machines do. Like machines have their place, but I think free weights and the good old hard shit just builds that deeper quality muscle.
You want to know what I think machines are great at? When you're getting older. Like I am 49 years old now, and you know, when I was a lot younger, when I was like Kenton's age, like in my 30s or whatever, it was like hardcore, you know, barbell, dumbbell, deadlifts, squats, and now I'm like, you know what? Let me get on the hack squat. I'm okay. Good.
You might have used that. You use a machine to warm up on and maybe finish on just to pump out, but everything was free weights. You wouldn't even think of doing a Smith machine squat back then. It was always heavy barbell. But like I said, as you get older, you're like, oh, fuck it, I'll go use the leg press. I'll go use that machine.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What do you think, Kenton?
You should have all of it in there, really, when it comes right down to it.
Yeah.
In Arnold's day, they only had certain things, but you better bet your ass that if they had that shit, they would have been using it regularly. Would the physiques have been different? perhaps, but I still think even adding in an amount of free weights and body weight exercises. I mean, I don't care if you're training to be a professional bodybuilder and step on stage. You should be able to do, number of pull-ups. I feel natural human movements.
Absolutely.
I think that's part of building the proper physique as well, and that's what you were forced into, positions like that when it comes to the free weights, barbells, and dumbbells. The machines force you into a position. That's the thing that I could understand, guys that trained back then not liking as much. But regardless, this day and age, you should be doing both. You should be able to do your free weight exercises. You should be able to do a decent amount, if not more than a decent amount, of body weight exercises, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And you should be adding in your free weight. Everything. It should all be in there. Machines too.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying I use the machines because I'm old, and I'm falling apart. But I want to say hello to my new friend from Australia, Nadia. But Nadia is my Instagram friend from Australia, and I gave her the time
Nadia Comaneci.
Yeah. I gave her the time that we were going to be live, and she stuck to her word. So she's watching us right now. Hi, Nadia. You know what? Give me a second. I hate this fucking lighting. You guys, give me a minute.
Hold on. I'm just gonna log off. I'm gonna log off.
All right.
I'm gonna log off and run inside. I'll connect back when I get inside.
Okay, so Lee's gonna log off. You're gonna fuck with your lighting. So it's my show now.
You just.
You're all on your. What kind of lighting do you have? Because my lighting is fucked. I gotta change this.
Man, I got a ring light, and I have rechargeable overhead LED light as well.
I think my ring light.
You just get it just depends on your space. You're literally there in fucking darkness now, though. That's way worse.
I think my ring light is just too. What do you call it?
I mean, are we really checking your light right now? Ladies and gentlemen, we are checking John Livia's light live.
Okay, much better. Look how handsome I look now, Kenton. I look so handsome.
I don't really see a difference, man.
No, it does for me.
Yeah, all right.
Anyway, not a big deal. It was just real shining in my eyes and shit. But anyway, yeah. So when Lee gets back on, but I wanted to talk about this. Why is it a big deal? How many fucking trainers and bodybuilders go through? Why do we have to make it in a public display of, my God, he was my best friend? And what was your take on the Nick Walker separation? And I don't know, man. I don't get it.
Well, that just went blurry, didn't it? What I can tell you, John, is that my cameras went really fucking blurry.
While you say that, I'm actually going to share what Kyle actually put up.
Okay. So here's the thing. Okay.
Go ahead.
It's gotten to a certain point now. And that certain point is, as I think you kind of really got the message across, of this conversation is starting to get to the point for me of being gone on too long.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nick is going to do his thing. Everybody gets it at this point, and we'll see what he does next. These guys don't like each other, and they're not going to for maybe another few years. They seem to come around every few years. But anyway, as for what Kyle actually said, did you read everything?
Let me read it. Let me read it. So this was from Kyle's Instagram. I only want to address this once, and since I continue to be asked to speak on it, please see below. Many of you already heard my thoughts during the Unracked podcast episode, so I have no desire to rehash everything. I'll just say I remain fully confident in my abilities and in the work I did with Nick, as his Pittsburgh and New York looks spoke for themselves, in my opinion. Put him right back into the conversation within the IFBB, the bodybuilding community, including IFBB Vice President Tyler Mann, responded extremely well to that look, as one can reference from my post going back and May even now. That's why it came as news to me that Nick was unhappy with his presentation at Pittsburgh and now my methods. I only wish that had been communicated directly previously, especially considering the amount of time, energy, commitment I put into his prep and season role. The reality of the situation is there were a lot of sacrifices made both professionally and personally that Nick commands from his coach. At the end of the day, athletes are free to work with whomever they choose, And I will always respect that. But when someone publicly refers to you as their best friend, as Nick did, you naturally expect a level of integrity and communication extends beyond just business. I sincere wish you nothing but the best, blah, blah, blah. As for me, I continue focusing on my own path, and I will continue to speak for the coaches in the industry. Okay, yeah, blah, 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 blah. All right. First of all, if you're friends and you split up, you could still be friends. That's the okay. I don't. Things happen with me behind the scenes, and I don't say anything because I just don't think it's worth it. Like, I have somebody who edits my stuff because I don't have the time to edit my own YouTube channel, so on and so forth. And there have been times I've had 3 or 4 different people. There have been times where they quit on me. There have been times where they disappear, and I just move ahead. It is what it is, What the hell is that? Lee? Is he trying to talk and his audio's not?
No, just
You almost look like Mike Crizzo now.
I can beat Sean Ray and Lee Priest, the little midgets.
Yeah.
I'm on the veterinary products.
I just think that people are so fucking sensitive, and it's like, all right. I mean, I don't know how old the guy is, but Aceto said it the best. You never let yourself get too caught up in emotions with people that you work with, because it's not going to last forever. You don't know what the future holds, and not for nothing. He did have a pretty good run with this guy. With Kyle, Pittsburgh and New York, he looked great. But you put him in
talking about Nick
and Kyle, but then you put him in the Olympia, and the big difference between New York, Pittsburgh, and the Olympia is Samson, Martin, Hottie, Derek, Andrew. That's the big difference. They weren't at the other shows,
It's like I commented on one thing. I said, listen, once you're a pro, you've been doing it for long enough. Nobody knows your body better than you. You don't need a coach. All you need is a good training partner, support team to tell you you're on track, tell you when you're looking good, when you're looking shit, just someone to keep you positive, because this is what fucks with you. If you don't know how to fucking diet and lose weight, if you don't know how to carb up, if you don't know what drugs to take and you've been training for all these years, you're a fucking idiot and you shouldn't be a professional bodybuilder. Because how can I go to someone and they're going to say, okay, Lee, because what bodybuilder hasn't done high carb, low carb, high fat, low fat? We've all tried all the different diets. We've all tried all the different drugs. We know what works, but these people think that somebody knows the fucking secret that's going to get them to their best. It's like, yeah, the average person who wants to lose weight and have a trainer, fine. But you get to a point, like I said, if you came to me, John, or Kent, and said, get me ready, I'm like, okay, what foods do you like? What foods affect you? What foods, how do you feel on this? And I'm going to write you up a diet, then you're going to go away. Then in a week or two, I'll say, how you feeling? Okay, take this out, put this in. Shit, you can do yourself. But these people think that these coaches know more than them. I think if these coaches knew so much, then why aren't they fucking winning shows and fucking being champions?
Yeah, go ahead, Kenson, go ahead.
Yeah, and for anybody that has any kind of issue when it comes to even finding out how to start gaining knowledge like that, you can find out everything about all of this shit. Setting up your diet, just start with something as basic as that. Okay, training most people get.
Yeah. Look,
you set up your diet, right?
Yeah.
Fuad Abiyad did a video of setting up your diet. It was like 21 minutes long, start to finish. How to lose weight on one video, how to gain weight on another video. It's so easy to find out the info, man.
Yeah. It's funny because people ask me, Lee, what did you do when you bulked up? What foods did you eat? My reply is everything. You're bulking up. You want to put weight on. What calories were you on? I don't fucking know. I just kept eating. I wasn't counting calories. I was just cramming food down my fucking throat. It ain't fucking hard. Shit.
Yeah. Lee, for everybody out there, everybody knows who Lee Priest is, but Lee is 1 in a billion. He's one of those bodybuilders that could do whatever.
No, but if you want to gain weight, you can just eat, John, and you'd fucking put weight on.
No, I get it. I get it.
If you want to get in contest shape, we all know. We all know chicken breasts, rice, oatmeal.
Everything Lee said is 100% accurate. The difference is today everybody has a trainer. All the top guys have trainers, and the thing is that it's just not going to change. The argument really comes down to, right? He did 3 shows with this guy. 2 out of 3 he did really good, and the one he didn't do good was the Olympia. And it's like that's pretty damn good. I don't know any trainer that has fucking nailed an athlete every single goddamn time. You know what I mean? It gets to the point where it's like, you know, you nailed it in Pittsburgh. You nailed it even better in New York. The Olympia, you were off a little bit on prejudging. As far as I'm concerned, he was much better in the finals. But listen, I hate to say it. You know, I know everybody loves Nick, but Nick has a structure that's not going to win the Olympia unless everything lines up correctly for him. You know what I mean? Like, you know, unless everybody's off and, you know, you don't have the guys with as pleasing physiques, then Nick may be able to win. But until then, it's going to be very difficult for him to win because he just doesn't have the pretty structure of an Andrew Jack or a Martin or, you know, or a Samson or a Hadi or, you know, even a Derek. It's just, it is what it is.
And you can't blame the coaches either, because I've seen it. Everyone knows too, like say, the 97 Olympia, I looked in fantastic shape. Now, that was in September. Come February the following year, I could do the exact same diet, cardio, train the same, and you're not going to look the same. You always have to make changes. So you can't go blaming your coach. Yeah, he got you good shape for Pittsburgh and New York, and you might have been doing almost the same things, but your body's always changing. That's why it would be great if we found the one diet where you looked your best, and then every show, if you did the exact same thing, you'd look exactly the same, but you never do. You're always changing. So your coach, if you have a coach, he's going to learn with you. So you can't just throw him under the bus if things don't go your way, because shit happens. Look at any other sport that have coaches, whether it's a tennis coach, golfing coach, boxing. Sometimes you're not always going to win, but you're not going to be like, oh, fuck, I lost the fight. Fuck you, I'm getting a new boxing coach. You suck. It's like the other guy was just better on the day. It's like, that's it.
Yeah, and you know, I think what happens a lot of times that these bodybuilders they surround themselves with yes men, you know, and they don't have a little bit of reality. And it might be, I don't know who Nick is surrounded with. I have no idea. It might be that he might be surrounded by a little bit of yes men, you know, or maybe he was just that pissed off and he just.
I think Nick too. Nick's just, you know, people take it as arrogance, but I think Nick's just that confident and believes in himself that much that when he doesn't do well, I think it just hurts him that little bit more, because he had all that confidence. And, you know, when you truly, you know, some people can say, but they don't believe it, but Nick actually believes it. And I think when you have that belief in yourself and things don't go quite to plan, you do get pissed off and annoyed and a bit disheartened.
Oh, no question about it. It's unbelievable. But did you see? Kenton? Did you watch Aceto and Palumbo today?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I did.
Did you
I
see?
was watching Kenseth, Bob, and Ron Harris today while I was doing cardio.
Did you see how much Aceto charged in the 90s?
Yeah, did he say 9 or 10 grand or something?
No. In the 90s, he charged anywhere from $2,500 and $3,000.
I thought
that blew me, and that was in the 90s, and I'm like, what the fuck does he charge now? Jesus Christ! Seriously, like I thought that's what most coaches charge now.
I thought back in the 90s they sucked their dick to get in shape.
Yeah, no, that was only a handful of guys, Nick, and unfortunately, we weren't part of that crowd. I wasn't anyway. But I can only imagine what he charges now. What do you think he charges now, Lee? If he charged $2,500 in 1998, let's say, what the hell would he charge now?
Do they charge like a set fee, or do some of them do like a percentage?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think he charges a set fee because Dave makes fun of him that he's never getting he's not getting any of that $600,000 from Derek. So I'm assuming he gets a set fee.
Yeah,
my guess is that he gets a percentage.
You think around
that's
10 grand. I'd think 10 grand now, wouldn't it? Have to be 10,000.
Kenton, you think it's that high? Say that again.
It could be. I mean, a percentage of the winnings, I think, is something that's probably negotiate with a athlete, especially since you hear that most of the high level coaches don't get paid by athletes, right?
You know what it
Don't
is?
win percentages of the winnings.
The thing is, as a coach, I wouldn't take a percentage of the winnings. I would have a set payment, because number one, that person winning is not it's not guaranteed, right? So then you're shit out of luck if he loses. And what are the odds that the guy you're training is going to win the Olympia, right? And what if you just you're training somebody and he wins 30,000 or 15,000, and then after taxes, and it's just like just pay me what you pay me in increments for a prep, and then that's it.
Do they pay their airfare too? Because I did hear on there too with Andrew Jack going to Romania, Chris is going to Romania, so whoever is helping, do they pay for Chris's flights and that to Romania and airfare and accommodation, or?
You would have to. Do you know what I mean? Like, how could you not? He's your coach. You are the top athlete. It's the same thing like boxing. A fighter gets a fucking a purse, and the purse is guaranteed, and you give a percentage to your trainer and give a percentage to your corner. But in this particular instance, the purse is not guaranteed. The winnings are not guaranteed. So you have to pay them. They're not going to do it for anything, and you got to pay for their travel expenses. You are the best person you're the best athlete in the world, and Chris is probably one of the best, if not the best coach in the world. Yeah, you got to pay for his room and his flight and whatnot.
The travel expenses is definitely one thing, yeah. But I hear them talk about it all the time on Bro Chat, right? They'll refer to it or joke about it, but it seems like they're pretty serious at the same time. They'll say, like, I guess there's a lot of higher end athletes that maybe don't pay for coaching, man. Honestly, I've heard them say it.
Yeah, no, I think what's his name decided he's going to try to coach himself, right? Isn't Hollingshead coaching himself?
No. He's got someone with him.
He used to. He's got someone new now, but pretty much James did do it himself before.
Yeah, there are times athletes coach themselves, and they don't want to do it with a. Who am I thinking of? Who is the guy that just got rid of his coach and is doing it himself now?
Keon? Is Keon doing it himself?
I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I know that does happen from time to time, where they just get fed up with the coach and they go, "I'm going to prep myself this time," and they give that a shot,
Quint Beastwood's the one that comes to mind for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I kind of don't blame him. Yeah, that Matt Jensen debacle, like everybody fired him. That has to be the most embarrassing, like when everyone fires you at the same time.
I have a question. I have a question about that.
It can't be them. Like, you can't go, all 25 of my athletes are idiots. It can't be them. Like,
I want to go back to the very start. Like, nothing against Matt Jensen, but if I look at him, it looks like he barely goes to the gym to me. Like, so I want to know what made him this super coach. Like, who was the first person he got ready that everyone just goes, we need to go to him because he's so knowledgeable? When
that happens, yes.
Half these people are so young, and I'm thinking, what do they know that you don't know yourself already? I'm thinking, where did he come from? Or some of these other, like these Harney, I've known Harney when he knew nothing. He used to train with me at Gold's Gym and all that all the time. And then he suddenly become a coach. But so I've sort of seen him progress up. But some of these people like the Matt Jensens and all these other people, I'm like, what suddenly made them a coach and made these pros go, I'm going to this person rather than go to someone like a Charles Glass or a Chris Aceto that's been there and done it and competed, and people like that. I'm just wondering, how do these, I don't say nobodies, but just like, where did he come from and who was the first client? And everyone goes, we have to go to him. It's like, what?
You see, that would have been Kyle if he would have maybe hit it with Nick at the Olympia, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That would have been the start of his story, really.
Yeah.
In fact,
because everyone started going to Stefan, didn't they?
Yeah, well, no, it's
what Kyle showed when he came to New York look and Pittsburgh looks, what Nick thinks about those looks. They were better than he's looked previously. We can say that for sure.
This could be my opportunity. If I get Nick and I get Nick in shape and he wins, everyone's going to come to Lee Priest next.
Yeah, that's right. So
you've only got to take one guy, get him in shape, have him win. It's like the Stefan thing. When Stefan started doing good, everyone went to Stefan.
They all jump on the hot. That annoys the hell out of me.
Yep.
It's like, dude, like, do you really have to jump on? Are you that much of a conformist? Right? Who's the hot trainer now that everybody jumped on after Matt Jensen? Help me out here. Boss of Outlaw. Everybody jumped on Boss of Outlaw. Isn't
that who I'm talking about? Is his name Stefan? Is that Stefan?
Is that the same guy? Oh yeah, okay, same guy. Yeah.
That's the same fucking guy, John.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
John.
Everybody calls him Boss Outlaw. I thought his name was Boss Outlaw. Don't kill me. I didn't know his name was. What's his name?
Stefan.
Calm down, man. It's gonna be all right.
I thought his name was Boss of Outlaw. I didn't know.
Yeah, but everyone went to him. Everyone went over to him.
Yeah.
That's it.
Watching Machine says Keon is coaching by himself and his wife. I think that's
I heard that. Yeah.
I think that's a mistake. I mean, I don't like mixing family with work personally.
I can't, but she competes though, so I could see an advantage. When I was with Kathy and I competed, it was much easier because we trained together. When it come time to cooking, we ate the same food and stuff like that. So us getting ready together was pretty easy.
My wife. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to listen to my wife. I'm like, shut up, bitch. I'd pay the bills right here.
You don't tell me my obliques aren't in yet, you mole.
The fuck are you talking to, bitch? And that's not what I say, but so
not out loud anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And then I believe Holly, is this you here? Hold on, let me see. Come on. Holly had a breakdown. Oh, I forget it. I missed it. No big deal.
Wait, what did you say where Nadia was from in Australia? What part of Australia?
She said I didn't want to say in front of your wife. She said she actually used to go to the same gym as you. Let me see. I don't know if her last name. She said she used to go to the same gym as you, and she had several threesomes with you and several farm animals. So,
now I know you're lying. I didn't
want to. No, I don't remember. I don't know what part. Let's see. I know she's in the same time zone. I don't know. I don't fucking know, bro. Right? It's Australia.
Australia's a pretty big place, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she said she used to go to the same gym as you. Yeah.
Poor girl.
Anyway, okay. Next topic that I need to air this out. I need to vent this out. I vented out a little bit.
Oh God, I know it. I know it.
Yeah, Nano, I know the tampon story. At this point, I've been friends with Lee for like over a year at this point. I know the disgusting story. I know it. Okay, I really don't want to vomit up my dinner right now. So please.
Where I pulled it out with my teeth, that one.
Yeah, we know the story. Here's the thing. I don't want to. What?
I should have told Jay Cutler that story. I'll say that.
He would have threw
he
up.
Told Jay, I think Jay got the message.
Yes, Jensen knows it. Everybody knows the story, Nano. You're just late to the party. Sweet Jesus.
Yes, the story's been told on my channel as well.
Yeah. I
need some news stories.
Yeah, you gotta go jump off a building or something. I can't. Oh, here you go. Here's Nadia. She's in Hunter Valley.
I'm in the Hunter Valley. Well, Newcastle. Shit. Newcastle, Hunter Valley. Hunter Valley's where the vineyards are.
You know, he's a married man. Don't come on, man. Don't fuck around. Anyway, why do the 1 and 2 guys at the bodybuilding have to hold hands? Why do they have to hold hands? Stop fucking.
I saw you talking about that. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that drives me crazy. Fucking stop holding hands like a couple of broads in a beauty pageant.
I've actually seen them put arms around each other. They put her arm over each shoulder.
I know.
Oh yeah.
It was like I think they were all hugging. Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Like, who? I can't. I don't like.
At least in boxing, the referee holds their hands.
Yeah, right. And then me and Kenton were talking about it last night, and the first time I saw that was Dexter and who was it? Kenton. It was at the Masters. It was Dexter.
I don't remember who you said.
Who the fuck was it?
Regardless,
Tony Freeman. Dexter and Tony Freeman.
Imagine if they just gave each other a big kiss after the announcement.
Well, I mean, like, if that guy tried to hold my hand, I would literally go, don't fucking hold my hand. I would be like, don't touch me, Jesus Christ, just literally, don't touch me, or don't hold my hand. I'm like, you can call me a homophobe, call me whatever you want. I don't care. Don't touch me. Don't hold my hand. I mean, I just can't. I can't. I'm just not that kind of guy. I'm not touchy feely. It is what it is. I don't even like kissing my mother, for fuck's sake.
Well, but she'd
You're
like
very
to see-
bothered, John. Very bothered, man.
This is all coming back to when his mother touched him, Kenza.
That's right.
It's all got to do with that.
Yes, I don't want people touching me because my mother used to touch my balls. She used to touch my balls.
We're literally watching John's PTSD unfold in front of us.
Exactly.
Play my balls like this.
This is John's therapy session right now.
Yeah, I already had my therapy session. This is my second therapy session.
Oh, how'd that go?
What did I talk about today on my therapy session? This fucking channel. That's what I talked about.
How much do you pay your therapist? Is it worth it? Or?
Well, I only pay her a copay. I have insurance.
It's covered under his benefits, yeah.
Now, do you have to go, or did you do something at work that you made to go to see a therapist?
Well, it's kind of like it started off where I did something in my marriage. And then I had to revisit the therapist because I did something at work. So if you haven't noticed, lately, there's a reason why you and I get along so well. A little fucked up.
But I've never seen a therapist, see?
See, you just keep going down the fucking rabbit hole.
No, because I know if I go to a therapist, John, and they're sitting behind that desk and I'm on the other side talking to them, there's the little button under there and they're like,
yeah.
And when I go to leave, there's people in white coats and a jacket waiting for me.
The orderlies.
That's when you don't leave yet.
Yo, Lee, if you ever come to state Let's Train, I'm the same height as you. I'll be your prodigy.
I always get when people say, Lee, if you come here, let's train together. I don't really like training with anyone. I'm sorry, nothing against you, but I barely train myself. I was hard enough training alone that if I train with other people, like when I was younger, I would have, but now because I'm just doing maintenance shit and stuff like that, I'm not really. I'll train you, but as far as training with me, I don't do that. But if you want me to push you for a workout, I'll gladly do that.
Yeah. And he's got a fee, $2,500, just like Chris Aceto.
I'll take 1,000 and a McDonald's burger.
Yeah. Christ. I don't know about where you guys are.
I'm still wondering, Lee, how much you're going to charge Derek when he hires you to start doing his arm routines.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's right. Yes. And you'll come back with the best arms.
Lee, what was the stupidest thing somebody ever asked you about bodybuilding, but they were dead serious?
Ask me. I had a young guy. It's always but even just the things like I get on Instagram every day. Lee, give me a good bicep routine. How do I train my biceps? I'm like, how do I get big forearms? How do I get big? I was like, and I write back, train them. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole, but I'm like, what more do you want me to tell you? But you know how to do barbell curl, dumbbell curl, preacher curl. There's no secret. Yes, I have good genetics for arms, but me telling you, go do barbell curl, dumbbell curl, I'm sure you fucking do that already. So I'm like, what more do you want me to tell you? There's nothing I can tell you. It's like, that's why I get amazed when they say, give me this arm routine. I know if I get your arm routine, I'm like, I'm doing the same routine as you. It's like, there's nothing, I'm not standing on one leg, leaning on an angle while I'm doing curls.
There's no secret.
But
you should ask, don't ask how they train their best body part, because that was obviously genetic. Ask how they train their worst body part, right?
I train it all the same. I trained all my body parts the same. It's just that some responded better than others. And I even found with, my chest, and people say my chest was weak, but in some photos, my chest looks okay. It's just that my delts and arms were that big in certain poses like this that just overshadowed them. So.
Yeah, like I said, man, you were 1 in a billion as far as bodybuilding goes, right? You didn't have any weak points.
There's been a lot of things pop up lately on Facebook. There's like fit dudes and all this, where it's taken all my quotes about Derek and all these other things and making big stories out of it, and people are chiming in. You should see some of the comments. How many Olympias did Lee win? Fuck him. What does he know? He hates Derek and all this shit.
Really? Yeah. How many Olympics? Yeah. I mean, you could say the same thing about Sean Ray. You could say the same about Kai Green. You could say, you could say the same thing about Flex Wheeler.
I did see Bob and Sean on the Voice of Bodybuilding discuss the list I redid of the Olympia and where I put them.
Oh yeah.
Did Bob ever say anything about that whole thing between him and Nick after Nick didn't do as well as he wanted to in the Olympia? Remember when Bob said, I'm the one calling you out to be 8th?
Yeah, well, he did. Bob did mention on his show where I put him in 8th, and he just said, Then even him and Sean said, if he had got 8th, then there would have been conspiracies. Of course, Bob said he was going to get 8th. That's why he got 8th. Bob made that happen. So it would have been,
Yeah, I don't know. You know what it is? If you're a bodybuilder, man, you got to be like any other athlete and just ignore it. Because of social media in the last, I don't know, maybe 10 to 12 years, with the exception of like maybe some magazines, now you're subject to ridicule from regular people, from fans, from critics, where regular athletes have been going through that for forever. So you just kind of ignore it,
And I don't know about you, when you get ready for a show, I can't try to remember. There used to be bulletin boards and that on Get Big and bodybuilding.com, but I was always busy training and doing cardio and preparing meals, that when I wasn't doing that, I'd be having like a nap, that I wouldn't have time to go and read people's stupid comments and shit like that. And then you do a show and you might be like, okay, I got second at the Ironman 5 times before I won it. People go, you suck, you got second. I'm like, well, Flex was first, I was second. Aaron Baker might have been third, Ronnie Coleman fourth, or Ronnie third, and then Aaron Baker fourth. I'm thinking even second was pretty good, but they're like, you got pretty second, you suck.
Dude, I get it on this little podcast that I have, this small bodybuilding podcast. People fucking torch me. I can only imagine what guys like yourself feel. It's just pathetic.
You never won the Olympia. I'm like, well, how many Olympia stages have you actually been on? It's like, yeah, I've been on Olympia stage. I never won it, but at least I've been on the stage. And that's like that whole thing, that podcast with Jay I did. And there's that clip where we're talking about the steroid use. I read in the comments there, fucking lying. He took more than that. He was taking grams. He's like, thinking, you don't even know me, you dickhead. And I'm telling you the truth of what I used. If I took grams, I'll tell you I took grams. I wouldn't fucking hide it. Fuck.
Yeah, that's another thing. People really believe, and it's just going to be something that is it's never going to go away.
Oh, that's
People really believe that the amount of drugs is completely directly proportional to how good you are as a bodybuilder. And that's just not fucking true. No. Some take less, some take more. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Now, what I was about to say, Kenton, is what about you, Kenton? Do you get any hate on your channel? And then I remember, oh yeah, there was one person that said, oh, has he even competed ever before? What does he know? I forgot about that guy. Remember that guy?
There's always one guy, right? There's always one, at least.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying. And what was funny about that, when we were talking about that, I'm not going to mention any names or anything like that. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. What was funny about that, when we mentioned that, I was all ready to be mad with you. And then that guy actually said something nice about me. And I was like, oh, that was nice.
He's not too bad after all.
Yeah, not today anyway.
You turncoat, you fucking
I'm not gonna.
Was it Benedict or
Benedict? I'm not gonna mention names or anybody. But there were guys that were talking shit about Kenton. Kenton and I have a relationship outside of the YouTube channel. Kenton was telling me about it, and then I actually found out during this whole shitting on Kenton, they were saying nice things about me, and I was like, oh, that was so nice.
Kenton, why are you coming down on them so hard, Kenton? They're nice people.
Yeah, I should have restrained myself, I guess.
Exactly. Did John go, Kenton, if I can't talk to you anymore, I'm going to talk to my new friends.
Yeah, right. So Kenton, how was Hickey Knickie on your channel there? What's his name?
Which one?
What was the guy's name you had on?
Eric.
Oh, Eric Janicki?
Yeah, I called him Hickey Kanicki.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
How was that?
No, it was cool. It was cool. Eric was just a guy that wanted to show up and just talk bodybuilding like the rest of us do. Honestly,
Yeah.
He was in my live stream, the last one that I did before I got banned for 90 days, motherfuckers.
Did you really?
But, you can't go live for 90 days because of that contest.
Yep.
You really had
unless they retract it.
So that'd be the same for Xavier and Matt too, then, because they all got taken off at the same time.
And this is you're talking about Prague?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got banned from where for 90 days?
YouTube Live.
You couldn't go live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I don't
even know if I'm allowed to be live on this channel, John. Maybe you're next because I'm here.
Yeah, I'm fucked. Well, for what? Because you I don't get it. What was the hit for?
Well, the show flagged at I was using their material. I didn't actually talk to them yet, to be honest with you. So I don't know to what extent they want to kind of define what can and can't be used, kind of thing. I need to speak with them still. I reached out to them and I'm waiting to hear back. And
because I was going to say, you didn't show the live stream. We all know not to show the live stream. So
nothing different than what I always do.
Yeah,
exactly. And
I tell you, man.
Well, look, there's different promoters, there's different live stream providers everywhere, all around the world. Some of them have different things that they do as opposed to others. But I'm just waiting to have the conversation, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
but when it comes to Eric, though,
like
I said, man, for a guy that's got just about 2 million followers on Instagram, and he's really related with that, influencer scene, really. He showed up in my live stream just like trying to shoot the shit about bodybuilding, right? Which is impossible because it's Eric Janicki. When he wanted to come on and just talk about the shows and talk about the competitors, that's just what we did, man. It was I didn't talk about Greg Doucette or his fucking supplement company with Greg Doucette or any of that shit. Nothing. The guy just loves body. He's a fan of he's a big fan of pro bodybuilding, man.
Yeah, but I know I've told you this before, Jensen. I know we always, but you have, and I'm not fucking blowing smoke up your ass, and I'm not saying this because you're my friend. You have probably one of the best bodybuilding shows on YouTube. You're on top of it. You're well spoken. You know what you're talking about. You have a great following. Everything about the channel is well done. I mean, even the the audio, the visual, and so people pick up on it, man. You think he ever wants to come on this fucking channel and talk to me like an idiot? Talking about two guys holding hands.
Hey, there is good news. Kenseth has a good guest on tomorrow, Lee Priest.
Oh shit! There you go.
That's true. I do.
Now, do we know?
I saw a thing today. I had to bite my tongue today. Who was that guy? Oh, Jeff Nippert, is it? Jeff Nippert, who Mike hit that
Jeff
time.
Nippert,
There's some guy did a video on him because Jeff Nippert was talking about something, and this guy just critiqued him on the way he was training. And my God, the Jeff Nippert supporters attacked this guy to the max. I was like, thinking, oh my God. Then I look at Jeff Nippert and I'm like, he's got 2 million followers. And then the first video I clicked on, and it's Jeff Nippert telling people how to train forearms. And I had to bite my tongue because I'm like, you've got no forearms. It's like, if I was telling you how to train forearms, it might be believable. Like, well, he's got good forearms, but it'd be like, just me saying how to build the best chest, and people go, Lee, but your chest is shit. What do you know? No one's going to listen to me. So seeing Jeff Nippert hold some dumbbells and say, do this for forearms and do these ones and do that ones, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. If that's what you do, no, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. Fuck. Do we know who's competing in Romania this weekend?
Andrew, done.
Andrew Jack.
Show.
Is he really?
Andrew, done. What's the next show after that?
After that is Japan.
You won't get your money.
that. No, yeah, I don't think Japan's going to happen.
I don't think Japan's going to happen
I'm going
either.
to put on a Lee Priest Pro show in Australia and get everyone to come out and just not pay him.
Yeah, really. Just wait till Jake Wood to pay him. So
Yeah,
what?
I mean,
What?
You can get away with it.
Yeah, is Japan still on the schedule?
And
I can't believe anybody's doing the goddamn
it is,
show.
but I think even Tony Doherty told me once, when you go to put on a show, the sanction fee had to be paid months and months in advance and stuff like that. So I could imagine, like I said, the sort of, it's been 3 months. That's a pretty long time. You can understand a month, in 30 days you get your check, whatever. But 3 months, it'd be like, I couldn't imagine how the IFBB would be to a promoter if a promoter didn't pay the sanction fee within 3 months or more and they kept the IFBB waiting. It'd be a different kettle of fish then, I bet.
I also heard, I don't know how true it is, but I also heard, somebody told me yes and somebody told me no. Maybe you know, Lee. I also heard that, maybe not anymore, but the promoter used to have the prize money in escrow as well.
I used to hear that. You know who we could get on? My good friend Giano from Italy, who's taken me to Italy a few times and that sort of thing. He used to run the San Marino Pro show and he lost it.
Oh yeah.
And he has lots of stories about the IFBB and how they did him over and the money situation and stuff like that. So if you want a good insight, because Gino sent me a message the other day saying Matt wanted him to go on his show to talk about it. And I said, no, don't go on that show. So
did you really? You told him that?
Yeah, I just figured Matt would turn it into a, because I said to Gina, because he's saying would it affect him and that, but I say not really, because you're only telling the truth of what happened. It's you're a promoter and what happened to you, so you can tell your story. It's not like it's being made up. I just think Matt might twist it in a way to make it like really stick it to the IFBB and
really
Mannion and everyone. Yeah, so it's just like, I think if he wanted to tell his story, he could do it a better way than going there. Nothing against Matt's channel, but I just know it would be more like, take that IFBB, see you do that, see you do that.
Matt making something out of nothing? No, can't. I wouldn't.
No. It's he would weaponize it. Is what he would do, right? Whatever it is, he would get told it would be weaponized.
Yeah, absolutely.
Matt does. It's fine.
100%.
He has a formula, and it works.
Mhm.
I guess it does work. Yeah, he does. It does work. I don't know why. Yep. Whatever, it is what it is. But yeah,
I listen to it just because it's entertaining, especially when he plays something and then he'll pause it and go, hold on, let me pause that. You heard it right there. Did you hear what he just said? Hold on, let's carry on.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that? Hold on, let's back that up.
Yeah. No,
you're right. It is good. I changed my mind. I love it.
No,
it's entertaining. It's entertaining anyway. I don't mind listening to it.
You're right. You're right. I get it.
Does the Olympia need fresh judges? I don't think it really matters.
It does, because I just saw an interview. I'm glad you asked this question, because even came up on Facebook on that site I was saying puts things up of me. Delette did a podcast interview. And even Paul said, I was at the Olympia and I looked down and I see the same judges that were judging me. And I said that not long ago, that these judges were judging me in the 90s and that. So it would be nice to see fresh faces. To me, it's like politicians. When you see the same politicians 30, 40 years later, it's time to get fresh blood, get some new eyes, some new brains in there. Listen, I know the longer you do it, yes, but I think some judges, you can get complacent. I know back in the day, some judges would just go with the flow because they get a free trip away, they get their expenses paid and stuff like that. So they get to go hang out with their friends and see people. So I think sometimes you do need some new judges, new blood in there just to mix it up a bit.
Yeah, the thing is, there are plenty of judges, though. I don't know if all the Olympia judges every year are the same, but there's different judges, depending on the area you go to. But Jason is learning how to be a judge, and he says that there are credentials you have to learn, and Steve Weinberger is the one that's teaching. So my attitude is, if all the credentials are the same and Steve is teaching it, does it really?
Did you find out what they teach? What do they teach you? Because like I said, if you're into bodybuilding, you've been competing like Jason Arntz has and stuff, you pretty much have an eye for it because you've lived it, you've been on stage, you train people yourself, so you get them in shape. So it's like, what do they actually teach you to look for that we wouldn't already know what to look for?
When we talked about Hadi and and Derek, and why Derek won. He broke it down because we did talk about it. We talked about Derek and Hadi. We talked about Ramon and Mike, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
And he basically said, when you see the pictures, you're seeing one shot, and you're not seeing the transition. So, like for example, people were saying that Hadi's one of Hadi's legs were down from some kind of, for whatever reason. So when he does a shot and you see it in a picture on like an Instagram post, obviously he's going to pose to his better side. He's not going to pose to the leg that is down. He's going to pose to the strong side. But what you don't see on Instagram or what used to be pictures in a magazine is the transitional period when you actually can see the flaws in the transition before they set. So that was one thing that he actually said, and he also said the point system. He goes, Hadi wasn't as hard in prejudging; he got harder as the show went on. He said if he would have come in like that in the finals, he might have been able to be the winner, but he just couldn't make up enough ground by the time the finals.
Derek was harder at the prejudging and smoother at the night show. When they rejudged the night show like they do, shouldn't that have moved Derek down? Because I always hate when they rejudge and do that sort of thing, because you can see someone good on the first day, second day they smooth out, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But it only works for some people. Someone can get harder and they move them up. Someone can get harder and they don't change their placing. Or someone can be hard like he was, Derek, on the prejudging. Yeah. But then the next night he came in smoother, but he still won. If he got smoother, then you should have been marked down. Otherwise, just go back to 1 day fucking judging.
Yeah, it's just, look, this is what he was explaining it to me. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm not accepting that explanation at all.
yeah, fuck him and fuck everybody else.
Yeah, what do they fucking know? Judging criteria.
It did make a lot of sense when he talked about the transition, and then when he's setting the pose, and that he's obviously going to pose to his stronger side. So you see the pictures and it's posing to the stronger side. So
Stevie Wonder could judge a fucking pro show and come up with a better outcome.
You think so?
Yeah, you give Stevie Wonder their names in Braille and their numbers, and say put them in order. I bet fucking Stevie Wonder could probably do a better job.
So, do you think that the judges should be Stevie Wonder,
Andrea
Bocelli?
Yes, he can sing the national anthem.
Ray Charles and Helen Keller.
Yeah, and Helen Keller, she can actually read out the names and that too.
That would be a good.
Now, wouldn't it be funny though if you did do that and you gave them the names in Braille and shit? You just explained to them how they looked if they actually put them in the right order.
So it's Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, Andrea Bocelli, Helen Keller, and Steve Weinberg is still the head judge.
Yes. Well, at least we know those judges won't be looking at their phones. So.
Yeah. Shit, you guys are fucked up. You got problems, bro. Holy shit. So when you go,
people will take this thing and go, look at them, they're coming down on Steve. We're not coming down on Steve. We're having fun. We're having a laugh. Come on.
Yeah, that's why I think people should watch my show more so than any other show, because it's more fun. Period. Yeah. Except Kenton. Kenton, you can watch his show just as much as mine. But other than that.
You're going to say, when am I going to India? Was that your question?
Yes. When are you going to India?
Next Wednesday. And even then, when I joked around on Jay Cutler, and I've said it many times, how I'm taking deodorant and stuff, I've had comments, I can't believe you said that. F you. How do you think your Indian fans feel? I said, Indian fans say you Australians drink, you drunks, you wankers.
Literally invited to India.
Yeah, I was literally invited there. Yeah. Good point. Yeah. You know what the biggest problem about India is? It's filled with Indians.
Exactly. Are they what type are they? Cherokee, Navajo, or Sioux?
Yeah, I don't know.
These are the real Indians where you're walking around and you think there's a fucking sniper with a laser dot on their fucking forehead.
They probably have a whole bunch of different types of Indians in India, right? Like they have different this and that and this, and breaks up with different cultures and traditions and cults and stuff.
I'm going to sit there at my seminar and go, 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Indian, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Indians.
You should. That'll go over well.
That invite's getting revoked.
Now, what about things like, do they have food there like chicken?
Yes, they don't have beef. They won't have steak because the cows are sacred animal and cows are walking around everywhere. So I think it's chicken,
That's right.
goat probably, and lamb. There won't be. If I ask for a T-bone, I might get it. I might get killed then if I want a steak.
What about fish? Can you have fish?
Yeah, but I don't really like fish.
Okay, so you don't like fish. So your only source of protein would be chicken.
Chicken, lamb,
Yeah. Lamb. I can't
yeah.
Yeah, lamb.
No?
eggs.
Now, what about the fucking Indian broads in India? What are they like?
BO and bushy underarms and bushes.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah. Well, I
And
guess
they do all those little dances.
with bushy underarms. If I have any Indian people watching this, I am truly sorry. No, I'm not.
No, we're just laughing. Come on. It's like we bodybuilders get stereotyped, meatheads, small balls,
Yeah.
small dicks. We just laugh. And like I said, most people, when you say the body odor with Indians, how does everyone know what I'm talking about straight away? They go, oh, yeah, that's true. We've got guys at our gym. We've got people here. It's like people get stereotyped for a reason. Don't get upset by it. Just embrace it.
It's like this when you say this. It's like when you say the chinks can't drive. You know what I mean? Like it's the same.
They can't.
Yeah,
But they're good at math, but they can't drive for shit.
The slopes can't drive, but they're great at math. It's unbelievable. The slopes. That's one you haven't heard in a while.
The nips.
The nips. I haven't. Said. Oh, Lord,
plate face. What about plate face?
Yeah, but what nationality has a flat face?
Yellow skin.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm trying to think of what.
Who else can we offend while we're here?
There's plenty of
the Jews, not the Jews.
No, don't say nothing about the Jews. I won't want my YouTube channel taken away. The Jews are great. We love the Jews.
They're wonderful. They're wonderful.
The Jews are wonderful people. Mazel tov.
Hava Nagila, dreidel.
Yeah. Shit, Kenson. What about you? What's happening in Canada? Do you have a lot of Jews and Indians in Canada, Kenson? People,
I would say probably the same amount as what you would have down there. Although
Really?
immigration was kind of flooding through our country the last few years. Although they shut it down within the last year. Yeah, population has definitely changed. We have a lot more people here. That's for sure.
Yeah. Are you closer to what's the closest city? Are you to you? Toronto, Montreal? What's the closest city to you?
Halifax.
Nova Scotia. Halifax.
Halifax. And there's a lot of people. There's that one
It's a bit
comedian.
cold. It's a bit cold there for the Indians. It's a bit cold.
No.
It's getting cold.
There's that one comic that makes fun of the mayor of Toronto. I think she's the Chinese lady. Did you ever see that?
Yeah, Rob Ford.
Oh, dude.
I've seen a couple, I think.
Fucking hilarious. Did you ever see that, Lee?
No, I could have, but I just call it. I'm not big on comedians making fun of people.
Well, what? That's what comedians do.
I got to turn it off. I get so offended when I see it.
Yeah, I can't help it. It's terrible.
It makes my heart cry. My heart bleeds for them when I see that.
I got called a Nazi yesterday. That's actually good.
Why?
Well,
that's nice.
Yeah, this is really so. The first time in my life I got called a Nazi. So what happened was, I've been looking for another person to do editing. Okay.
Oh.
So my other channel has been converted to the current events, but more from a conservative angle. You did the first episode with me, Lee, right? So I put an ad out for like a college kid or a recent college grad to do some side work and so on and so forth. And then I realized, oh shit. Like I'm in New Jersey and New York, and these college kids are going to be very liberal, and it's a conservative channel. So I've been getting a lot of feedback, and I'm getting a lot of people that say. And the first thing I say is, "This conservative content makers, is that offensive to you?" And it's been 50-50. Some people say no, some people say yeah. Well, this one person said, "Oh, that might be a little suspect." So I said, I shouldn't have said anything, but I said, yeah, it sucks when you get out into the real world and people have different opinions, because I think the person went to NYU or something like that.
Mm.
And the person said to me, I would never do work for a Nazi like you with 38 views. And I was more offended over the 38 views, the comment, than the Nazi, to be honest with you.
The college kid. What gets me is, though, I don't get it. It's like you can have your beliefs, but work's work, and you don't have to agree with what someone's saying. But if someone needs editing, why not edit their channel? You don't have to agree with what they say. It's like, who gives a shit? It's like, you say what you want. I'm just going to edit your station. I'd probably have a chuckle about some of the stuff. Doesn't mean I'm going to side with you or believe what you're talking about. But why are people so like you said, when you see those people on the streets now where they say, they're understanding and they're out there, when someone goes to ask them a question, all they do is scream in the camera like, it's like what the fuck? They say, why are you here protesting?
They just freak out. One simple question, they just freak the fuck out. It's unbelievable.
It's like, just answer the question normally. Don't start screaming or blowing whistles and fucking doing whatever.
I did a whole video on that on my other channel, Lee. It was it came out this morning. It was there's this group of people, there's this group of white women in the States. I guess people are starting to call them the liberal wine moms. And it's these basically either boomer or early Gen X moms or grandmoms that are liberal, and they're well-to-do, and they hate Trump and they hate conservatives, and they just yell and scream. And I pulled up a couple of, I pulled up a couple of interviews that people went to the Kings rally, the No Kings rally, and we got a couple of good clips to look at. It was unbelievable.
We're in the same boat. I got called a Nazi once when I used to show homes for a living when I was into real estate.
Really?
Yeah. I just showing the family through the home and stuff, and the living room and that. We got to the kitchen and it had this big, beautiful oven, and all I said was the oven's big enough for the whole family. I didn't know they were Jewish. Yeah. And he went off at me, so I continued showing him the house, and I thought, this really bugged me. So when we got upstairs and we got to the bathroom and they all went into the shower, I turned off the light and made a hissing sound like a gas leak. Fuck them. Yeah.
That was a pretty good. That was a pretty good joke.
I'm quick on the spot.
Yeah. So Andrew Jack is doing the show in Romania. Is anybody else doing the show?
Who else is doing it apart from?
Yeah.
I thought there was another one or two big names, wasn't there? Or?
I didn't look at the. I don't know. Is the list even out yet? I don't know.
I thought it was supposed to be released on Mondays at 3 p.m.
Say that again?
Or that's when you have to get your application. Or that's when it closes, I think, is Monday at 3 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Quote me on that.
You've still got time, John, to get yours in.
Yeah. I'm going to go to Romania. Oh.
Let me see. I'll see if I can find it.
If there's no one else in it, can I go do it? And as fat as I am, I can get second.
Japan, you can go do it. You'll be the only person. You'll qualify for the Olympia and everything.
I won't get paid, but I get a qualification.
You won't get paid, but you get a qualification.
We give you a sushi roll. Thanks for coming. Here's a fortune cookie. Fortune cookie say, you come long distance, no money for you.
Errol. No money for you.
I'm glad we got you here, Hong Fong Lee.
He have the glasses on. Yeah, he does. Okay, sorry. I was just looking to find the show.
We're glad Kenzif and I have got you on the program today, Hong Fong Lee. And Kenzif, I think he wants to ask you, why haven't you paid the competitors their money from the Masters Olympia?
It's simply been too long, sir.
Yes. What's the hold up?
Their money.
I changed my last name to Schwartz.
That's what it is. Yeah. So you got to go with the Jewish theme, you tight bastard.
And I have a Jewish accountant.
Sayonara.
You guys.
Here are
No
curry.
money for you. We have a very, very beautiful Japanese women. We have a very, very beautiful Japanese fig tree, but no money for you.
Cherry blossom. It's a cherry blossom tree.
Very sorry. No money for you.
So what happened to the money, sir? Where did it go?
Cocaine and strippers. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were going to spend it on fried rice. Fried rice.
Fried rice. Oh, look, it looks like I have fucking
Okay.
4.
I got the competitors list.
Do you really?
Sorry, are you still fucking around with the glasses?
No, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What, Kenza? Did
Okay.
you think you're on a proper bodybuilding podcast? Wake up yourself.
No, not for a second. No.
Now
Okay.
here is
I
the
knew what I was coming
competitors list from Kenson EP09 for Romania.
Well, let's
Go
see.
ahead.
What do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18, 19 or 20 competitors? Something
Really?
like
20 little Indians.
that.
Go ahead. Number
A
1.
couple Italians, Spanish, Poland, Germany, Iraq. Nope. not one.
Iraq. One
Nobody
from
good?
Iraq. The guy from
Yeah.
Iraq. Do you think he will bomb?
Yeah. You're an asshole.
Haven't seen him yet.
So no,
Joan Perdels is coming back.
So who?
What do you call him? Joan Rivers.
Joan
get that?
Rivers is coming back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joan Sutherland.
Joan Sutherland, Joan Rivers, Joan Crawford.
Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
Joan.
Joan of Arc. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
There's really nobody else that's going to challenge these guys, honestly. Jan Turek is going to be there, but I don't think he's as good as I've seen him before.
So Andrew Jack is definitely doing it. He's on the list.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, Andrew's there,
That's
and
gonna be
Reese
Andrew and-
McDonald sounds familiar.
It's going to be Andrew and Jonah Hill.
Ooh, Ronald McDonald.
Yeah,
I would take him serious. He's a clown.
That
nah, he doesn't have enough
now that
size.
guy. Now Joan Rivers, he should have came in harder. He should have definitely dug it in deep. You could
Remember our last show
Yeah,
now, and I
it's
said
close.
that guy's in it. When I told you that guy who won's in it last week, and you go, "Oh, he ain't doing nothing," and he won the show.
Yeah.
I fucking love when that happens.
Yeah.
No wonder no one watches this channel.
I'm like, that guy sucks. He won't do it.
He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, he won the whole thing.
Yeah, I said Presty's in, and you go, "He ain't doing nothing."
I really didn't think you. I thought it was going to be fucking Joan Perdels that takes home that show for
So
fun.
did I. Listen, I thought it was going to be
Preston
Jonah
won.
Hill and Prince Hakeem. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be, those are the.
I can't believe-
Go ahead,
It's
Kenzie.
like at the Olympia. I predicted him fourth, just like I did Derek.
Yeah,
You know what I got to do? Next show, I got to switch the first place guy with the fourth place guy.
yeah, right, exactly.
So I'll switch Andrew Jack with yeah. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, no. Andrew's definitely taking that one home, But I do hope that Joan Rivers comes in harder because he can be really good if this kid keeps his head on straight. He could have won that show easily if he would just dial it in better.
Samson's not turning up, is he? He might turn up to this show.
Can't now.
I hope not. I really hope Samson doesn't. Samson needs to go back to the drawing board and see what the deal is because see what happens.
He can't. It's done now. It's locked in.
You can do Japan.
Yeah, you could do Japan.
And what's after? There's one after Japan. What is it? Portugal?
It's the big man weekend.
Yeah, that's Portugal, right? Am I right?
Yeah, Spain. Is Spain, is it, or Portugal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Spain. Sorry, yeah. So we got Romania, Japan, and Spain. Yes.
Yes.
And then we're done till the Arnold Classic.
And remember, the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plane.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Might
All right,
be a lady.
gentlemen. I am going to let you guys go. I appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes. It was very nice having you here. Thank you, Kenton, for joining us. It's always a
Konnichiwa.
pleasure.
Konnichiwa.
It is
As always.
Give us a bow, Kenton.
It was always entertaining to come here.
Ken's of like, I got a proper channel. I'm not playing your silly games.
All right, fuckers. I'll see you later.
All right,
Bye.
man.